in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows. There's a man with a passion that everybody knows. He's got a collection that'll make you stare. Vintage pocket knives laid with tender care.
Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome once again to HT's EDC, coming at you from the back patio this Sunday morning. I have been missing being able to get outside here and enjoy a good cool morning. If you can see the smoke coming off that coffee right there, we got the coffee cooling here. And yep, finally get to partake of a little stogie this morning. Nothing special today, just the old house favorite here, the Drew Estates factory smoke red, or their sweet line would be their factory smoke sweet, but very good little inexpensive stogie, especially paired with some Good Morning Joe. But we are doing a stag, and we do have some real stag coming up here soon, and a good old stogie. So let's get right into it. Well, first thing I used to light said stogie was my old Zippo here. We have the Canadian Loon, gifted by, this will tie in that little coin right there. Actually will come back into have some meaning here in a minute. This side we have the 1974, like yours truly, silver dollar. But that was the old stogie lighter this morning. As always, we are toting a Holy Land pocket cross, courtesy of Clark's Kentucky Knives, Mr. Dwayne. Awesome guy. Talked to him this morning, and Lord willing and the creek don't rise, Brother Dwayne and I may finally meet one another down at the Deep South event. I believe, I know I am going to try to make that event. We have swapped up plans, me and Dwayne. We were going to go to Blade Show, Texas, but I believe we're just going to swap that out and wait a month and go to the Deep South event. So hopefully, Brother Dwayne, get to give you a good hearty handshake there, maybe even an old bear hug when we finally meet. But anyway, and for the stag part of the show today, see if I can not let this go out as I usually do. But for the stag part of the show, and well, there was a quick little cameo there which you're not supposed to see just yet, but it did fit in that piece of leather that we are trying out, we are demoing. But today we are going with this, and this is the good old Gerber Sportsman. And check out that smooth stag. Yes, it is not knotty. It does not have any valleys or ridges, but that is the real McCoy. Nice and thick, however, of smooth stag. Not bone. It is genuine stag, smooth stag. And this was a gift to me from Brother Chuck down there in the Briar Patch in South Louisiana. This was actually kind of a, I don't know, a welcoming gift from, this was before Chuck was even a channel. This was just Chuck being Chuck and reaching out to me. Wanted to send this my way, and not that he needed to send this knife, but this knife kind of it's kind of a memento of the start of our friendship. which is, getting deeper all the time. But when I look at this knife, I'm like, that takes me back to kind of when me and Chuck first, started conversing. But check that out. Have nice brass bolsters on this thing. Tang stamp. Gerber. What we got going on here? Well, if I turn it to the right side, on that side it just says Gerber. And on the pile side it says Portland, Oregon, 97223 USA. Show you guys all that. And the 97223 is most commonly known as the Sportsman, the Gerber. Can't talk this morning. Gerber Sportsman. And it is a beauty. Look at the lines of this. Just almost, is that upswept? Oh, maybe just a few degrees on that blade. The tip of that blade might just have just the ever so much upswept, and then it just swoops all the way down into this handle. Just a beautiful knife. Piece of cutlery. And another thank you, Chuck, for sending that my way. And yes, that is another model that fits in what we are demoing currently. So that is the Stag part of the show, and I do have a couple of mail calls here I want to get to. First one, it's a nice thank you card here, and my brother, my main man, rule number 9. Hey, this guy has swag. He's got his own swag. You're official now, Brother Jim, Big Jim. You know, messed around and got all official on us. Check out those channel stickers, folks. I know he is getting these out to the community, and sent me along 2 of them. Check out that Barlow Brigade. Good looking Barlow there in the middle. Very nice, very classy. Not too little, not too much. Just right, Big Jim, and I thank you for sending that along to me. HT, this card is not big enough for all the thanks I need to express to you. Your brother, Big Jim. Nothing there too crazy. See if I can get a daggum drink of coffee where I can stop being so tongue-tied. That is finer than wine right there. And maybe, just maybe, can help me speak. And we have one more here. And this one comes all the way. You see this little seal on it here. I don't know if there's any. I'll kind of put my hand over it. But this little seal here, that one comes from Canada. And as I said, we'd tie in later. My brother from another mother, Brother Dave. You guys know him on here as Oxyfee, down in the comments. Brother Dave is the one who has sent me this Canadian loon here. They call it the Looney, and that's on my Zippo. Just a... I know we're not supposed to have favorites. Kind of like kids. You love all your kids the same, and I do love all my on-screen family. I do. I love you guys equal, but Dave just hits a little different. He has a special place in my heart. He has been there since the beginning of my channel, and just a super loyal follower, family member. Has sent me a care package. That was part of a prior care package he has sent me But it's not about the gifts. It's about the love. We talk back and forth on text, and of course the comments. But Dave is just salt of the earth. Has a beautiful family. Anyway, this red, HT red, of course, huh? I mean, what other color envelope could he send? Has a nice card, which he told me this story. This is pretty funny. Again, this had to get through customs, which are pretty, from what I understand, pretty squirrely up there in the Great White North, especially like on knives. My goodness, the things they go through on their pocket knives just to get a piece of cutlery up there is beyond ridiculous. But anyway, to pull this off, what's inside here, he put it in this birthday card. Guys like you are rare. Little chef cooking a steak there. But anyway, to my awesome friends, happy birthday. And then he put a happy birthday down here with a laughy face. Obviously it's not my birthday, but we're going to revisit this right here. Let's just say on the inside of this, there is something special, and it is one for me, my wife, and brother Dwayne over at Cross Creek Outdoors. And we're going to do something. I haven't got with those other two just yet, but I think I got a plan. So we will revisit that said card, that said mail call right there at a later date. But anyway, just thank you folks. Stuff like this, the cards, the swag, best community there is. And yes, it is a brotherhood. The folks that don't see it that way don't want their name associated with a knife brotherhood or the knife community. A, I don't understand it. B, that hits me personally because it's a beautiful thing. The good folks in here, and especially the forefathers in this knife brotherhood, in this knife community that started this, and what they set it up to be is just a pure, beautiful thing. And I am proud to be a part of it. I do not denounce any form, fashion of knife brotherhood or knife community because what it is, the good ones are really good. And are they bad seeds? Yes, there are. There is, anytime something gets as big as we are now, I mean, folks, 5-7 years ago, I bet there wasn't 50, and that's probably way highballing it, probably more like 30 traditional knife channels just 5 to 7 years ago. There's probably 200. I have no idea, couldn't count. I'm sure because I'd missed too many, but it has exploded, and we've talked, some of the guys have talked about it, and it's unfortunate, but the bigger you get, the more opportunity for those bad apples and bad seeds to kind of, infiltrate the fray, the fold, and yeah, we've had that happen some, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm a believer that the gist of the orchard, 95% of the orchard is sweet, good fruit, if you know what I mean. Good, solid, salt of the earth folks that have a passion, like-minded folks that have a passion for these. And I'm here to say that if it's even 5% that are just all about strife and discontent and talking about this one and jabbing at that one, just come on, man. You're better than that, number one, or you should be. If you're not, then those are the people, like I say. Don't let the front door hit you where the good Lord split you. You can see your way out. You can denounce, you're part of this, because honestly, we don't want you throwing around knife brotherhood, knife community. Just don't. Not if that's how you're going to conduct yourself. So that's my 3 cents on the subject. But stuff like this, it's just awesome, and I'm proud to be a part of it. So anyway, we're at the 15-minute mark, and I'm looking at my Stogie. Yeah, I've done run my pie hole. Gonna have to relight that, but my coffee's just about good and probably cool now to enjoy that. We'll relight that Stogie, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. God bless you. Happy Sunday, and I'm HT. We'll see you on the next one. We're out.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch light. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests, it's a sight to see. HT's EDC, live